Hello everyone, this is Luxury PL38. Today's video I would like to talk about the new Chanel policy, and it is going to be implemented on the 7th of June in North America, and apparently it has been implemented in certain country and certain boutique. By the look of it, it's going to go global. So what Chanel is doing now on the 7th of June next month, there will only be 2 quota bags per year for each client. And because of the demand increases and there is a huge shortage of supply, Chanel is finally moving towards Hermes status in terms of policy implementations. It has already started doing certain limitation last year. However, this is getting stricter and stricter as the demand kept on increasing. And if you actually go to a Chanel boutique during the launch collections, you will see there is a long queue around the block. People are still trying to purchase the new collections. So as you can see from there, the demands are definitely increased. And my SA even showed me cupboards full of empty cupboards. And she told me a few years ago, these cupboards are full of classic flap in all colors. And now look at them, they're all empty. Even the boy bags are all empty. The one that is lesser in demand, they are still empty. Well, as you can see from here, it is actually getting serious, and Chanel are implementing restrictions more and more, and it does apply to classic flap. So the quota bags for Chanel is actually classic flaps, and that includes the mini rectangular, mini square. So the classic flap, which is the quota bags, it includes the minis, the small, medium, and the jumbo. So those are considered classic flaps, and those are the quota. And no, by the look of it, it does not include wallet on chain, because technically a wallet on chain is an SLG, and SLG has their own policy. I think there is a restrictions. I don't know how many SLG you're allowed to purchase, but all this restriction started last year. And yes, the 7th of June, it will get implemented officially in North America. And because of that reason, it doesn't matter whether you're going to purchase it now or wait until the 7th of June, because it will probably apply throughout the year. So even if you have purchased 3, on the 7th of June moving forward, you are not allowed to purchase another one. Because that happened to me last year with the SLG. I wasn't able to purchase it because they told me that the new policy, even though it has just started, but on the system, it goes through the whole year. So they look through all my history for that whole year, and they apparently say, look, I'm sorry, but the new policy, it just started, and it doesn't count on that day itself. It actually counts towards the 1st of January. So there you go. That is what the quota, the new policy is. And a lot of people will actually wonder, why can't Chanel put the more resources into the classic flap production since it is so popular? Well, Chanel does not only profit from classic flap quota bags. They have huge other variety divisions, such as the ready-to-wear, which are very, very popular. And from the luxury standard level, it is even, some say, much more luxurious and more popular than Hermes ready-to-wear. So that ready-to-wear is hugely popular, and Chanel has 6 collections per year. And those collections usually implement a new color for the classic flap, but most of them will have seasonal bags, such as the very popular vanity bags now, and also the highly demanded hard bags. So these are the seasonal bags that are hugely popular during the new collections launch. And these seasonal bags, the unicorns such as the hard bags, they are now getting harder and harder to get. In fact, in Canada, we are not allowed to purchase this from the boutique unless you purchase some items from the ready-to-wear, fashion jewelry or accessory. Then you'll be able to put your name into the list. And obviously it is a long list. And my hard bag, the purple one, I have to purchase it from a resellers, and I pay a huge premium for this. Unfortunately, it started to implementations of restrictions. In order for you to get a unicorn, you need to purchase something from ready-to-wear or from accessory or from seasonal bags. These are very similar to Hermes. So as you can see, Chanel is moving closer and closer towards Hermes policy. The next stage of Chanel policy, it's going to be spending quota. So if demand kept on increasing and Chanel cannot increase their prices all the time, to reduce those kind of demand, they have to impose more and more stricter policy. So the next step that you're going to see in the future, it will be a spending quota. So in order for you to get a classic flat, you need to spend a certain amount to be offered that 2 quota per year. So this, I'm afraid, is more and more likely to be implemented in the future if the demand keeps on increasing. We are looking towards something that is very similar to Hermes policy. Speaking of handbags, one of another YouTuber, her name is Saki. She has a large handbags in pink, and it was her first time using it. Apparently the strap came out. She has pictures on her Instagram account showing those 2 straps that, well, I think it was just one of them that came out. But as you can see from her pictures, it does not look very secure. For anyone that has a hard bag, just be mindful that this particular strap, it might not be very secure. And again, it's unfortunate because we pay such a high premium prices for this kind of poor quality from Chanel. Once again, thank you so much for watching, and I would love to hear your comments about the Quota bags.